Google their apartment, the first thing you see is everything from my apartment that shouldn't be there. Yeah. Not only YouTube, I put it on Google, Zip, apartments.com, like everywhere.
Right. I mean, people deserve to know that they're potentially moving into like a spot.
Not only that, I was the second person that quarter that had called the health inspector. It took him 10 days to fix my door that would lock, and I was on the bottom floor.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
We had people walking across the lawn all the time. Their response was to sand the rotten door and put it back on.
Okay. The whole point of renting, well, one of the things of renting is that you don't do anything. Like, as a renter, you don't, it's not your job to fix anything. You don't own anything there. It's their job to fix the stuff. That's why you pay them money.
So they gaslit me for 3 months at the very end, saying the reason why you're in such a fluster is because you report it. And I said, well, if you did your jobs, that a monkey could do better, I wouldn't be reporting.
Right?
And the last straw was coming home, and I found a rather large Remy for Ratatouille sitting on my clean clothes.
Oh,
That did it. Plus, they were licking plates and saucers. It's like, okay, I'm done.
yeah. That's how you get it.
And I went up to the front of the leasing office and said, this has got to be a problem. And they said, how do you know? I'm no longer cooking on my stove because there's little gifts all over it. Yeah. Took them 4 times to fix the hole in my ceiling.
You're not there anymore, though, right?
And then that guy above me for 12 weeks would stomp and tap dance, and I called the police 12 times on him. But California's a breeze. I only had a guy that played door tag and filmed me from my window.
Oh, that is weird.
And the leasing office said, well, he's harmless. And I said, that's what they said about Dahmer.
I mean, yeah. Fucking kidding. They always say that.
I've seen the TV show You. Just your average Joe. It's like, you know what, I'm single. I'm gonna stay single. Ay, ay. Oh, I...
Very rare. Very hard all times.
Day before yesterday, I had a guy crossing the crosswalk scream at me for being a little bit too close to the crosswalk, and then swore at me because I wore a mask.
Yeah, people also get very upset. I wore a face mask for a long time after like lockdown ended and stuff. People will get mad if you're wearing one. It's like, I'm just trying to protect myself.
I mean, I don't require or even expect anyone in my car to wear one. I wear one because I come in contact with at least 20 people a day,
Yeah.
times 7 days a week. So I got sick a few months ago, and I had to take 10 days off so I wouldn't infect or cough on people. And that's about $1,200 I lose, so I wear a mask.
Yeah, there's no sick time, right? For Uber,
Not
so.
that I'm aware of. But he swore at me and said, don't you know you don't need to wear a mask? And I was thinking, why is it your business?
Right? For all he knows, you have fucking cancer. And you need to wear a mask. Like, who cares? You're not hurting anybody.
I think he should have said nothing, grateful that I actually stopped without running him over, because I saw that last week, running over a pedestrian.
Oh my god.
Luckily it was just his leg, not his spine. A few days after that, some poor person died in a fatal car accident. It's like, you know what, I'll